Hello, good afternoon. Namaste. This is Ira Sahai. I'm a dLife certified metabolic health consultant. Also, its chief operating officer of dLife Healthcare Private Limited. I have with me today a very, very old member of dLife and one of the earliest certified dLife metabolic health coaches, Sudha Venkatesh. Sudha's introduction is that she got certified in 2023. She's 60 years old, a web content writer, and a freelance editor from Chennai. Sudha has been able to put her diabetes under remission since 2014 by going on low carb. She was also a low carb diet consultant with Dr. Vijaya Raghavan till 2018. And after that, she came on to join the dLife Diploma course and got certified. So we'll hear it from Sudha, who has been there, done it. What difference did doing the course make it? And at such a grand age, I would say, where she's 60 years young. Why did Sudha choose to do the dLife Diploma course? While being, a writer herself, a content writer, editor herself. Welcome, Sudha. Good to see you.
Thank you, Ira. Hello, everyone. So actually, we were along with my friend Sindhu, both of us were working under Dr. Vijayaraghavan for a very long time, and we had a very good idea about the diet, but nothing was really structured because all of us were on the learning curve along with the doctor. And I've always been very, very, very interested in, because I've seen a diet reversing my 8-year diabetes, where I was on insulin also. So and then I was researching a lot, and Sindhu actually my friend actually told me when she joined dLife, and she joined before me, and has been telling me, but somehow with my family commitments, I was not able to do it. And then when I went to US in 2023, 2022, and my son said, you are just, you have a lot of time here. Why don't you do the course if you're really interested? So then that was the turning point. I joined the course, and it's been fantastic. I really enjoyed doing the course. Everything, the whole experience was seamless. Whenever I needed support, whenever there was a technical glitch, the moment I messaged one of you, you always got back to me and resolved the issue. And the process was so seamless, and the course was so interesting. I did the whole thing in one go. It was really, really eye-opener for me, even though I was on the diet for such a long time. This course was definitely a big eye-opener. The depth
Yeah,
of knowledge.
yeah, Sudha, and for viewers, it's an interesting, fact that Sudha was the 11th candidate to complete the course, and that was more than 2 years back. So in a way, dLife is a very, very warm and connected community of its members who, even after such a long time, you are there in the community. They are part of the, forum, WhatsApp group, and they readily and happily agree to come and give a course review feedback. So, Sudha, tell us, how did you find the course itself? You've mentioned a bit about the course already, but how was the experience? And now that the course has been updated, I'm sure you have the access to the updated content as well without paying
Yes, yes,
anything.
yes. Yeah.
So, tell us, how did you like going through the course, and what are the USPs that you absolutely loved?
Okay. So the course itself, there is like, it was everything, every single topic that is ever possible, that is ever you require in about low carb nutrition, you can find in the course. And it is so vast, the descriptions and the for example, we were already on the diet, but only the importance of the stress on protein, including the right amount of protein in the diet, actually I learned only after coming to dLife, and I started applying all the knowledge in my life. And only now, after so many years, I've been able to settle down on a very comfortable routine and maintain my parameters. Like the course itself, like if you say the USP was, like everything was the interface, the everything is so user friendly, and if you really never got stuck anywhere in the in between, like and even if we do, there was like immediately during the exam I had a slight technical issue, and there were plenty of people, when I posted on the group, there plenty of people reached out to me, like Anup sir and Sashikant, all of them reached out to me, and they helped me immediately resolve the issue. And it's I don't think you will find this kind of support anywhere else. And the group itself, WhatsApp group and forum, there's so many experts with sharing their knowledge freely on the forum. It's like whatever you need, you just, there is no opportunity for me to have any doubt, because the moment there is a doubt, you go to the forum and everything, you get your answer there. And I don't think, I have researched a lot about lot of courses, but for the price, for the price that we pay here, every dime is worth it. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
lovely, Sudha. Great to know of this, and I'm very happy that you've been able to put your diabetes under remission. Of course,
Yeah,
like so many people have done in the
yeah.
community. But coming back to when you were a consultant with Dr. Vijay Raghavan, and you were doing low carb on your own versus when you did the course, can you cite some practical examples that you were, shocked to know, and then you corrected them and got better outcomes?
Okay. So the thing is, back then we were only focusing on keto part of the low carb, because that was what we all learned, and we were all learning together along with the doctor, and he was also very new to the field. So we were focusing only on keto diet. The biggest problem then was for me, as well as for the clients that we consulted, was the difficulty in sticking on to the diet. Me being I am 100% vegetarian now after joining dLife and learning about the importance of proteins. I have started including eggs in my diet, and it's become so much more comfortable for me to get that feeling of satiety, and to stick on to the diet. Back then I used to find it very difficult. And the clients, the patients who used to come to us, they used to find it very, very difficult following strict keto diet. There were some who were able to do it, but quite a few of them were completely unable to. And after I did the course and I understood everything and understood why this we are all facing this difficulty, and after including a lot of protein in my diet, like, things have settled down so beautifully for me.
Yeah, so I think I'll just add to what Sudha said. So it was in 2011 that Anup differentiated and said that Indian low carb is not the Western keto. So and he always
Yes.
keeps saying that keto is not for general and average Indian population unless you have a specific condition. It is not important, or it is not required to get onto keto. So
um
it is in 2011 when Anup gave the mantra of 100-gram carbs protocol per day max, based on the liver's glycogen holding capacity, and that has become the eternal mantra. I think that's being emulated all over the world now. But imagine somebody in 2011, when not even in 2018 even doctors knew about it,
yeah,
and they were
yes,
doing keto, which is unsustainable for Indian diaspora because that's largely a grain and vegetable based plate. So all
yes,
kudos to Anup, who actually, I would say, laid a clear roadmap for all of us to follow, and one need not be in keto. This is what happens when people do DIY, and we've seen many people, including doctors also, who have come into the community saying that we've been doing low carb. But a simple question like, what are you eating along with, supposing if they're a vegetarian, and if you ask them, okay, so, and they would readily tell you that, okay, I'm not eating rotis, I've eliminated rotis, but you need not eliminate rotis. Sudha will know that. And without dwelling into the details of how we do it, when you ask them, when they come in the community and you ask them, so what are you taking? You can take roti. So they say, we are taking millets. So millets is not low carb. We
not
even
at all.
remove millets. You can have them within your 100-gram carbs range per day, but they're not required. You can still have not only roti but puri and parathas on a low carb diet, but the trick is there on dLife forum. And there are
Yes.
7 types of roti, paratha, puris, all of them listed on the dLife recipes that is posted on the forum. So
Yeah.
as you can see, Sudha was already consulting with a doctor, Dr. Vijay Raghavan, and they were doing keto, which she says was unsustainable for most people. And it is, Indian low carb is not the Western keto, is what Anup made clear with this 100-gram carbs per day protocol. That has made even pure vegetarians like Sudha herself, sustain low carb and do it, enjoy low carb and do it joyfully. So Sudha, so good to learn that you have deep dived and, taken the gems of knowledge from dLife, and not only have you put into practice on yourself, but you know how to do it right, and the journey is so rewarding. So
Yes.
Sudha, now tell us about the forum. I mean, it's still so many years down the line. You are probably the 11th member of the course, so early on, and we are now in 2024, and you are still part of the community. How does this work? Why didn't you leave after certification, like other courses would expect you to leave, pay, get the certification and leave?
That's because uh, I mean, once you start using the forum, I really don't know why people would leave because the dLife forum, because it's just impossible to get the support of so many experts in one place. It's just not available anywhere else in the world. Why would I just why would I not take the help from there, take the support from there and leave? I would never do that. And it's been helping me a lot, especially with my close family members and with my close relatives who I have, who I have converted into low carb diet. For them, there are, of course, there are those ongoing issues, and whenever they ask me for any, they have any doubt, I immediately refer to the forum, and I'll tell them like what to do. But apart from these four or three or four very close, like my sister and my aunt and stuff, I'm actually not consulting anyone right now. I know that I should spread the knowledge that dLife has given me. So, but my situation is now not very conducive. So, but I have been helping people around me who are, of course, not commercially, but like my sister, and I'm very proud to say that I have converted, and also those people who could not sustain on a vegetarian diet. I spoke to them about, I introduced Anup's 100-gram carbs protocol, and they're all very happy. They're all finding it very, 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 very comfortable. And
So I think,
that is
Sudha, just,
really,
just to interject, I think Sudha agrees, and I have always been saying this. Only people trained through dLife will know how to do even a pure vegetarian low carb plate within 100-gram carbs per day, and it is so enjoyable that I've often posted even on Twitter, and I can do it. I, being a carnivore, I'm handling, more than 50% of my clients are vegetarians, and I can give them a party menu even under 50 grams of carbs per day on a vegetarian plate. So this is the magic of low carb. So of
yeah,
course, Sudha, as you said, the power of the community, it's so huge. Nobody else
yes,
in the world has it. We are the biggest low carb platform in the world, and it does make a difference to be in the forum, be in the WhatsApp community. And often, it's a community where everybody has gratitude, everybody has that feeling of team, and more than the team, it's the family feeling. They're always there for each other. And I always keep saying it will always be a place where people with shared goals and dreams are living. It's a good
yes,
thing. And we will never have place for the selfish people, and we readily remove them very happily because it's a
yeah,
complimentary access.
yes,
Our commitment is only the certificate. Even then, we give a complimentary access to the forum with recipes so that our coaches or our enrollees can grow. But if you cannot be grateful for that, and if you start competing with the brand and your team, then you don't deserve to be in the life. And I think now we are 316 plus or 316 in the team. out of which I think 10, 15 odd people have been removed. And of those 10, 15 people, 5, 6 are, actively tweeting about dLife as if somebody cares. So, their life, their drama. So, Sudha, tell us, how does it feel to be in the community? That is one, I know you've already spoken about it, but being one of the oldest members of the course, of the team at 60, how are you feeling now?
I feel like this is my home. Like anything you want, like you get it from here. For example, when I my couple of years ago, when my husband had a severe constipation issue, I just messaged Dr. Kaur and Jasmeet, and she responded and she told me what to do, and she gave me a list of whatever supplements I need to include, and I followed everything and it became okay. I'm so grateful. And also when I had some issues regarding his blood sugar, I contacted Sashikant sir, and he helped me, like he gave me guidance. And Sindhu, who is a who is also who joined much before me, she gives me periodic support, and whenever I need support from myself and my husband or my sister, and and my son, and she gives me all whatever support I need. This kind of brand and community, I doubt you will find anywhere in the world. This is like you say, when you say toothpaste, you think of Colgate. It's like low carb. It's dLife.
Yeah, so the precious words coming from you there. And very respectfully, you're one of the oldest members. So proud of the sentiment that you hold for the community. I wish people, were as grateful to their gurus, as you are. So that tell us one very interesting question. When people say, a few people, I mean, most of the people do know that we are very reasonably priced. We are lower price than the second rated course to us. Imagine for a course that is 144 CPD hours at this price, and the second to us course is just 60 CPD hours, and I think twice the price of ours. So, despite then, what would you say to those who say it's slightly overpriced? Has the fee that you paid for the course been totally worth it?
Absolutely worth it. And I know what kind of work goes on behind the scenes, the organizing the conference, and the conference is something like it's a powerhouse of knowledge, and organizing all that, and the kind of work that you people, all of you, all the core members are doing, like what we are paying for the course is definitely, it's a pittance. Like it's like you will not get this kind of value from anywhere else. So every, like,
And people pay for the course. Nobody pays for the forum. Nobody pays to be in the WhatsApp community for
yes, yeah,
life. Nobody
yes,
pays to mentors to get help on their blood work on the forum. Nobody pays for the 2,000 plus recipes.
yes,
Nobody pays for the lifelong access, support, love, guidance that
yes,
they get throughout their life. So it is priceless, I would say.
yes. I'm absolutely grateful to this community for whatever I'm getting from it. There is
Yeah,
no.
Sudha, if you what is your message to those people? And by the way, we have many senior citizens enroll into the course, and many of them are practicing as well. So not only is it a full-fledged career, but it's also a side career. For example, there are many IITians who are now full-time practicing as metabolic health consultants and
Yes,
not as in a job and all of that. They have quit their jobs and they're probably earning as much as they would have, in their jobs. And I'm talking about IITians. Similarly, for doctors who have opened their metabolic health clinic now, because they know the importance of low carb nutrition or TCR. So, Sudha, what would you say to senior citizens and to generally people as well who are contemplating about enrolling into the course?
okay. So if I would like to say this, if you are interested in becoming in taking up diet as your career, there's nothing like low carb. Low carb works only low carb works. And if for low carb, nothing is better than dLife. If you want to learn everything about what you need to know to establish a very good career in as a diet consultant, as a nutritionist, you don't need to go anywhere else for an ongoing there is nowhere else you will get this kind of an ongoing support throughout your life. All you need to do is be committed, be sincere, and be grateful for whatever you receive. So, and for seniors, of course, to remain motivated to because for seniors it's more difficult, because throughout our lives we have been eating something totally the opposite, and we have already my health was like completely deteriorated when I came into this low carb scene. So for them, to keep yourself motivated, for me, I did the course mainly because this keeps me motivated. When I go to the forum, when I see the WhatsApp interactions, it just keeps me motivated to never ever give up on my diet, on give up on my health. So I think this is one of the most motivated, whether young, of any age group, it doesn't matter. If you want to be healthy, low carb is the way. If you want low carb, dLife is the way.
Yeah, Sudha, and one last very interesting question. What is your monthly medical bill?
My monthly medical bill earlier was probably around 8,000, 7,000, 8,000 a month. I used to be on very high dosage of insulin and all the related BP medicines, and 101 tablets for various blood thinners. And today my bill is nil.
So from 8,000 rupees INR to zero bills now. This is
Yeah.
Sudha Venkatesh talking to you, who's one of the oldest members who did her course, probably the 11th enrollee into the course, from 8,000 rupees medical bill to zero now. Now go back and consider the fee that you're paying for the course. This is the
Yes.
value that the course gives you, and not only yours, you combine the medical bill of your entire family and you come to nil, unless of course
Yes.
there are some very necessary medications, one or two maybe, that need to be taken. You will not be on pills ever again in life. This is what
Yes.
life gives you, and not just a certification but a part of the community for life, where you're surrounded with 300 plus certified metabolic health consultants, doctors, strength trainers, gym owners, yoga practitioners, nurses. All of this make up the warm, vibrant dLife community.
Yes.
Sudha, thank you so much for coming on to this, course review video. And before we leave, I'll just leave you with a little bit of information on the dLife course itself. We are the largest content on low carb nutrition and metabolic health course in the world. We have 1,000 plus references in the course to 50,000 plus words. Imagine how huge it is, 100 plus relevant videos. There is lifetime access to the course that no other course gives you. We don't believe in recertification and extracting money. So that has never renewed a certificate. Once given, it is valid for life. There is 6 months additional complimentary access to the forum from the start of internship, which is not part of the course, but it's given complimentary. No other course will give you that. There is no recertification clause. So what does the forum have? Forum has about 250 documented dLife success stories of diabetes and other metabolic syndromes remission. It has about 5,000 plus success stories of remission through its trained coaches and consultants. There are 2,000 plus original low carb keto recipes posted by members themselves. So while you're doing the course, imagine getting all of this along with the course access. There are 100 plus podcasts. Uh, there is no recertification clause, as I said, and you are part of the forum and the WhatsApp community for life. We have never removed anybody, and Sudha continues to enjoy, all the handholding, all the community vibes. Unless somebody has broken the TOS, in that case, we do remove and will remove from the WhatsApp community. We are not looking for people who are not part of the team, who don't enjoy or share the the dreams and the goals and the spirit of the team, but are out only for themselves. So, Sudha, thank you so much for coming and speaking to us. You've been one of the oldest members of the cause of the forum of dLife for family itself. I wish you all the best for your future, good health, and lots of happiness.
Thank you, Ira. It was a pleasure talking to you.
So this is Ira Sahai signing off. I'll be back again with another dLife Diploma course review with you. Till then, take care. Bye bye.